Welcome back everyone to my PES 2020 Master League with Manchester United. Things are going really well at the moment. That turnaround at Bournemouth has certainly proven to be quite the platform for us to charge towards that Premier League trophy. Man City still breathing heavily down our necks at the moment. They're still level on points. But looking at the next 4 or 5 games, they're very winnable for us, starting with this game today at home to Aston Villa. We do have Chelsea next. Get that out of the way and done with. And then we've got another couple of games where we should be getting max points from. So looking at our lineup today then, Livakovic is in, Elvedi, Maguire, the 2 centre-halves, Shaw and Wan-Bissaka as the full-back, Shaw in ahead of Williams today. Paul Pogba starts in midfield alongside Bruno Fernandes. And it's Jadon Sancho, Martial, who was so clinical in that game against Bournemouth. Got us the win, got us the 3 points. And he starts alongside Marcus Rashford in this game. He is the man of the moment for Manchester United, Anthony Martial. Here he is again on the ball. He's round target, pulls it back, finds Wan-Bissaka. It's a good delivery into the box by Bruno Fernandes. And somehow, some way, Tom Heaton has kept the ball out the back of his net. Bruno Fernandes lingering in that 6-yard area. Should be making it 1-0. How he saved that, I don't know. Martial to McTominay. Here is Paul Pogba. Out wide to Luke Shaw and a bit of space. It's another good delivery for United. It is a good delivery. It's pinpoint accuracy from the fullback Luke Shaw to find the head of Anthony Martial. He puts United in the lead as expected in this game against Aston Villa. Luke Shaw bursting into the box. What a cross. Pogba again. Here's that move from United. Pogba and Luke Shaw linking up. Doesn't work this time. Falls for Pogba. He's going to hit that. It's long range effort. Almost shot out of a cannon that from Paul Pogba. And it doesn't hit the target unfortunately. But it's that move again between Pogba and Luke Shaw. Seems to be working for us at the moment. I mean, we've already got a goal from it. It's a good ball forwards. Finds Wesley. It's a really tight angle. Yeah, he was always going to hit the side net. And Shaw to Pogba again. Here is Bruno. McTominay sitting deep. Martial first time. Rashford holds his run. Holds his shot. And pulls the trigger. The defender was bearing down upon him. I'm not sure. I think it was Rashford that threw him off. It was well played anyway. Thought about the shot first time. Putting Konsa off. Holds back just the milliseconds. And that's enough to allow Marcus in. And grab the second for United, and we'll see on the replay. Perfect angle, there you go. Falls the defender, knocks it in the net. Corner for Villa then, as we are approaching half time. Trezeguet swings it in. It's in for Douglas Luiz. Kind of concerning really that he was able to get that header away. Almost score a goal. Aston Villa, they've grown into this game. Bit of space here. Wesley using that strength. Jota's gone for it. And it's easy for Livakovic. Jota. Ooh, bit of a challenge there. Referee says play on. Wesley has a shot. Livakovic parries it. And Luke Shaw going to clear. Sancho to Savic, who's come on here. It's Erling Haaland's gone for the long range effort. Tom Heaton, decent. It's a decent win for United. That will do. It's another win, of course, and a clean sheet for Dominic Livakovic. How did Man City do then? They beat Norwich 2-0 as well. They're not going to give up anytime soon. They're just going to keep on winning and winning, and we've got to make sure we do exactly the same. So everything still tied at the top between the top two. The two Manchester sides battling it out for this Premier League supremacy. The next Manchester derby in a month or two's time is going to be probably the biggest yet. It has to be. We are on a bit of a streak at the moment with these wins. Although that win against Bournemouth could have gone either way really. Hopes are high for the goal king, Marcus Rashford. And that reminds me, I haven't had a look at the top goal scorers so far this season. So Marcus Rashford is top on 16 goals. He shares that with Aubameyang at the moment of Arsenal. He's also managed to bag himself 16 goals so far this season. Sergio Aguero of City just a goal behind on 15. Harry Kane, Anthony Martial, who's been scoring quite a few lately, is in 5th. Things have kind of been quiet lately for Manchester United. We haven't really had much of a tough test like this one today, as we are at Stamford Bridge to take on Chelsea. It is, again, another must-win. So we'll have a look at the lineups then. So for Chelsea, Kepa is in goal. They do have Maitland-Niles, who they've managed to sign from Arsenal. Kovacic, Kante, Lucas, all start in their midfield. Victor Moses is back for Chelsea, and Pulisic and Lukaku always look so threatening whenever they come up against us, so we've got to watch out for them today. For United, not many changes. Williams is back in ahead of Luke Shaw. Sancho, Martial, Rashford, they all start today. Need to be at our very best. We need those 3 points because I'm sure Man City are going to win their game today, and that's a really good through ball for Marcus Rashford. Christensen, oh, Kepa got a fingertip to that. It's been a bright start so far. Wan-Bissaka, nice back heel from Bruno Fernandes to find Martial. Pogba, Bruno Fernandes is going to get to that. Finds Brandon Williams, first time crossing to the box for Marcus Rashford, and Kepa, what a save. Gets down to it so quickly. Moses finds Lukaku, turns on that left foot. Gotta watch out for that. There's that aerial dominance of Lukaku, and it's through the middle. Here we go. See if we can switch him onto that. Right, don't need to, as Elvedi steps in and wins it back. Kovacic loses out to Paul Pogba. Here we go. Pogba finds Rashford. Here is Pogba. Space is opening up here on his right. It's through for Jadon Sancho. Keeper saves. It's an open net. And of course, Martial is in the right place at the right time, and he puts United in the lead. On that score sheet yet again for Manchester United, Tony Martial. He's going from strength to strength this season. He's only going to get better. I mean, look at that positioning. It's beautiful. Rashford, United looking to double their lead. It's a scramble. It's going to fall for Paul Pogba. And Kepa's got magnets in his gloves, apparently. Maitland-Niles loses out to Sancho. It's too quick. Here is Bruno Fernandes. Oh, brilliant, brilliant save. Sancho finds Rashford. It's Martial. It's that formidable duo of Rashford and Martial, and it's Rashford in on goal. He's got the better of Tomori, but not the better of Kepa this time. Corner taken from Sancho. See for Harry Maguire. And Kepa's just tipped that up and over the crossbar. It was heading in. Should be 2-0 to United now. Look at how close that was. Moses can't get the ball past Wan-Bissaka. Tell me something new. Oh, and if Martial, yes he can. He releases Erling Haaland. Chelsea all over the place. And it's cost them. It's 2-0 United. Erling Haaland putting Chelsea to the sword here. Punishing them. They committed too many men forwards, leaving so many gaps at the back. Christensen, where are you? He's certainly not there, and that is one hell of a finish from Erling Haaland. He just keeps himself on side as well. Perfectly timed pass from Anthony Martial. And on his favourite left foot. Whew. Erling Haaland again. United looking to make it 3. Oh, Rashford's gone down. It was an elbow to the face and no penalty given. Martial finds Haaland. Here is Rashford again, favouring this right side up against Maitland-Niles. Oh, and he's gone down again. Still no penalty. Rashford past Conte. See for Erling Haaland, and his header going over. It's disappointing that. It's a good win. It's another 2-0 win for Manchester United. Another clean sheet, another 3 points. Things are looking really good for us at the moment. I hope it doesn't come to an end anytime soon. So how did Man City get on? Match day 22. And of course, Man City win again. Another 2-0 win for them. It's like they're copying everything that we do. Almost like they're mocking us at the moment. So everything stays the same, still level on points. Every game that passes, that Manchester derby that's looming gets bigger and bigger, as it's becoming quite the 2-horse race now for the league title. So we've had an offer for Paul Pogba from his former team Juventus. They are not going to give up in their pursuit for him, are they? And his signature, let's see how much they've offered. 128.7 mil. I think that's probably the most I've received on PES for Paul Pogba. 128.7 mil. It's a lot of money, but can you put that amount of money on the talent, the quality of Paul Pogba that we've seen over the last couple of seasons? I don't think so. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to reject. We're going to end the negotiations. So up next, we host Watford. They come to Old Trafford yet again, but this time in the Premier League. In the previous episode, we did play Watford in the FA Cup. We beat them 3-1. Hopefully, the same result today as we need those 3 points. We need to keep up that pressure on City, hoping that they're going to drop points at some point. And slowly but surely, we are running out of games in the league. So looking at the lineup then, so for Manchester United, Livakovic is in goal. Lindelof reinstated at the back alongside Maguire. Savic also starts ahead of McTominay today. Here is Savic charging the ball forwards. This is brilliant. United, Bruno going to go all the way. For Watford, it was like time stood still as we played around their whole defence. It's criminal stuff. Just so static, Watford. Like Bruno in. It's a pity it didn't end with a goal there for United. Here is Bruno. Finds Dan James. Savic in Bruno Fernandes' position. Charges it forward. Rashford going to persevere here. Wins the ball back. Oh, he's just about sneaks it in. I think, was it through the goalkeeper's legs? He does so well though, Marcus Rashford. Just continues his run. Okay, Savic's ball wasn't the best. Kabasele was on it. But Rashford perseveres, putting that pressure on him. And wins United the first goal. It's another searching ball forwards. Targeting Kabasele. Already shown that weakness. Here is Bruno now onto Martial. Through for Rashford. Rashford shoots. It's not the best of shots. Not much power behind it. Dan James finds Anthony Martial. Here is Savic through the middle. It's tight passing from United. And Martial's gone for goal. Sails over. Free kick taken short then. Here is Kabasele. It's on for Quina. Paul Pogba with the challenge there. Referee saw something in it. Slight trip. It's going to be a Watford free kick then. It's Doucouré standing over it. Surely he's not going to go for goal here, no. Sarr. Back out. Here is Pereira. Oh, and Paul Pogba taking him down. Again, he's going to go into the referee's book just for that slight challenge. United haven't learnt their lesson since the last game in the last episode. Deulofeu over it. Deulofeu scores. There's the equaliser. And you can see how much it means to Gerard Deulofeu. It's a quality free kick. But again, United not learning their lesson. We conceded the free kick against Watford in the last game in the FA Cup, and they scored that. They've scored this one here. Shaw finds Bruno. Savic. It's tight space. But Martial has found a way through. Come on. There's that fighting spirit. That never say die attitude. Anthony Martial did it against Bournemouth. He's done it here against Watford. Still plenty of time remaining on the clock though. But he's done well. He never piled under the pressure. Kept his cool. Kept that composure. United looking to double their leads. We could do with it. Here is Bruno. And Wan-Bissaka. Only two options in the box. Looking for Martial. And his header hits the upright. So very close to making it 3-1 here. We could do with the next goal really, just to settle things down towards the end. Well, we have held out. Need to finish Manchester United 2, Watford 1. It's another win, but no clean sheet today for Livakovic. So how did City do then? Seeing that we've won, City beat Spurs 4-0. It's a huge win for them. As Spurs are also battling it out for Champions League qualification this season, so they stay in 5th. Obviously, the top two, both Manchester teams, still level on points. 15 games to go, still plenty of football to be played, but what a title race this is turning out to be. Things are certainly heating up. We're leaving behind the likes of Arsenal and Liverpool. Liverpool, last season's winners. what an end it's going to be, I'm sure. Just before I end things, when do we actually play City? We've got Everton, Brentford, Arsenal in the FA Cup, Liverpool, Zenit, Norwich, and there we go. That's the one we watch out for. Match day 30, City against United. If things continue the way they've been going at the moment, that derby is going to be colossal. And I can't wait to get there for you guys. But for now, that's it for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you all soon for the next one. Thanks for watching.